Hello friends, so welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I am going to tell you what are nouns and types of nouns, and I am going to explain them. So let's begin. First I will show you what are nouns. Nouns. Name of any person, place, animal, thing is known as noun. As you know, any person, animal, place is known as a noun. Their name is known as noun. So now I told you what are nouns. Let's go their examples. For example, Rahul, Tiger, Mumbai. So Rahul is a name of person and it's a proper noun. So here Rahul is a noun. Tiger is a name of an animal. So it is also a noun. Here Mumbai. Mumbai is also a noun as it is a name of place. So this was the definition of what are nouns. So let's move on to our next slide. Here in this slide I am going to tell you the types of noun. The types of nouns are common noun, proper noun, material noun, collective noun, abstract noun, countable noun, uncountable noun. So these are the types of nouns. Let's learn more about types of nouns and what are types of nouns. So let's move on to our next slide. So in this slide I am going to show you and tell you what are common nouns. Common nouns do not define any particular person, place or thing. They are general names. So they are not capitalized unless they begin a sentence. So what are common nouns? I will explain you once again in short words. Common nouns are the words which do not specify a name of person, place, animal or thing. They are general names like, for example, boy, animal, city, state, etc. So, and they are not capitalized, but proper nouns are capitalized because they specify a particular person name of any person, place, animal, thing. So, let's go to the example of common noun. The examples of common noun are boy, girl, doctor, town, city, dog, car. So in all of the examples you are able to see that I am not specifying a person as specifying a particular person. Like here I am not saying any name of boy, I am not saying any name of any girl, I am not saying any name of doctor, town, city, dog, car, etc. So these were common nouns. Let's move on to our next. So in this slide we are going to learn about proper noun. A proper noun is the name given to something to make it more specific. So proper noun says that if I use a common use, for example boy, but if we want to specify a particular boy like Rahul, so Rahul is a proper noun. So here we are specifying a proper boy which is Rahul. So this is proper noun. Proper nouns are written with capital letters. As proper noun specify a particular name of any animal, place, thing, person. So it is capitalized. Not the full word, only the first letter of the word. So let's move on to the examples of proper noun. Rahul, Mumbai, Bangalore, etc. Rahul is a particular name of a boy, and Mumbai is a particular name of place. Bangalore is a particular name of a place again. So these were the examples of proper noun. So let's move on to our next slide. Next slide says that we are going to learn about material noun. Material noun is a grammar term that refers to a material or substance from which things are made. So material noun says that it is a grammar term which refers to a material, substance from the things which are made up of. So let's move on to examples of material noun, which are, for example, silver, gold, iron, cotton, diamond, etc. So these all are materials. As you can see, there are diamonds and there are necklaces and ring is made up of gold. So gold is also one of the material. So this was material noun. Let's move on to our next slide. So in this slide we are going to learn what are collective nouns. Collective nouns are names of collection or number of people, animals, etc. So let me explain you again in short words. Collective nouns are the nouns which tells us about a collection or a number of people or animals. So let's go to examples of collective noun. A constellation of stars. So instead of saying a group of stars, we can use just one word, which is constellation. Constellation itself says that it is group of stars. Next, let's move on. It is a range of mountains. So instead of saying again and again group of mountains, we can directly use the word range, because range itself says that it is group of mountains. Next is a row of houses. Instead of saying a group of houses which are in the street, we can directly say there are row of houses in that street. So row itself says that it is group of houses. So in this slide we have learnt about collective noun. So let's move on to our next slide. In next slide we are going to learn here about abstract noun. An abstract noun is a type of noun that represents the feeling of us. So like the feeling we feel, happy, sad, angry, is known as abstract noun. Let's move on to example. For example, happy, sad, angry, etc. So these are the feelings. In short words, abstract nouns are the feelings. So let's move on to our next slide. In this slide we have learnt about abstract noun. Next slide, move on, and here we will learn about countable noun. When any type of noun is countable or we can count it, that type of noun is known as countable noun. So in short words, I will tell again that a countable noun is a noun that we can count, that is countable. We can count is known as countable noun. Let's move on to the example of countable noun, which are spoons. We can count 1 spoon, 2 spoon, 3 spoon. Second, mobile. We can count how many mobiles? 2 mobiles, 3 mobiles. Phone, mobile phone here. And then buckets. Buckets also we can count, like 1 bucket, 2 bucket, 3 bucket, etc. So in this slide we have learned about countable noun. Let's move on to our next slide. In this slide we are going to learn about uncountable noun. The nouns that cannot be counted are known as uncountable noun. So let me explain again in short words. Uncountable nouns are the nouns which we cannot count. They are not countable. Uncountable noun is just opposite of countable noun. For example, water, hair, oil, etc. So here we cannot count like 1 water, 2 water, so it is uncountable. We cannot count water, hair also and oil also, etc. So in this slide we have learned about uncountable noun. Let's move on to our next slide. So thank you for watching my video. This was all my video for today. In this video we have learned about nouns. So please like my video, subscribe my channel, and also share my channel. Thank you.